All right, live chart analysis tayo kay US dollar versus euro or euro USD. Euro versus US dollar. Okay? So we are at the 15-minute chart and Pepperstone is our broker. So let's see if we can get a good reading of this market and try to find a potential trade. Okay? So first, let's mark the numbers, the corresponding numbers to identify the significant highs and lows. So this will be my number one, swing high number two, swing low number three, and we'll see if this is number four. We don't know yet. And interestingly, between vector 2 to 3 is meron tayo ditong minor flow na nagkaroon din ng significant movement. So let's make it 2.1 and 2.2. Okay. So dito makikita natin, we have a very nice traveling flow. So creating lower low and lower high. And excuse me. And both minor flows and major flow, makikita nyo naman, is doing the same. Because this now is another lower low. Okay. So the same what we did in vector 2 to 3, we can make it here as well. 3.1, and this is now 3.2. So what does it means is we have a traveling flow with a similar motion. Makita nyo naman dito na 3.2 is lower than 3. So both minor flow and major flow is agreeing dito. And what is very interesting here is kung paano binibreak ng sellers yung demand ng buyers sa low. Okay? So from number two, makita nyo naman dito very defined yung movement pababa. And price breaks low number one. And then nagkaroon tayo ng retracement and pullback. Nagland dito sa frequency line natin. So this is our frequency. And from there, price finds a barrier. Okay? Nagkaroon ng barrier yung price doon sa frequency line natin. And then, itong pressure bar na to, makikita nyo yung significant selling pressure. And this bar alone suggests na meron pa tayong sellers, and that is what the next candle shows, na sellers are still eager to bring the price further down. Similarly, at 2.1, nagkaroon tayo dito ng consolidation. Marami tayong candle wicks. And the same form the frequencies. If you will find the frequencies, dyan, ilang touches ng candles yung meron tayo dyan. And after that one, price shoots up. And price finds support several times dito. But then after this candle, that on the red arrow, makita natin yung intent ng sellers. And it agrees on the overall trend and price direction. And makikita nyo similarly dito sa frequencies na to, ganon din yung nangyari dito. So yung frequency which acts as support becomes a resistance later on. And doon nagkaroon ng price barrier din. And 3.1 is the last uh, confirmed high na makikita natin where the sellers prove their ground. Makikita natin, price closes below, although meron namumuo ditong buying pressure, which shoots up the price. And again, saan nagkaroon ng price barrier? Doon sa last high. And it didn't break that uh, extreme line natin dito sa very top ng 3.1. So that means merong mga na-trigger dito, or for me, I can identify this one as a market manipulation. Kasi by looking at this candle, this for me is a clear bond restart effect. So yung sunod-sunod na green candle following up by the high volatility candle, which gives the impression na ibe-break yung 3.1. But then look at the line. Price never closes above that line. And after that one, nagkaroon tayo ng selling pressure. After ng selling pressure, nagkaroon tayo ng another candle wick na masyadong mahaba. Signifying there is another uh, sellers coming in no nakita nila yung failed attempt, or this could be a market maker triggering the liquidity to position themselves. All right. So with this context and our line works agreeing on each other, pwede tayong maka-formulate ng trade idea na potentially ito na yung exhaustion ng price. So we just need a final technique to confirm that one. So to identify the exhaustion, of course, yung ating pitchfork, yung ating friend dyan. So makikita natin dito, price fails to reach the center, yung upper parallel ng ating pitchfork. Okay? And it didn't closes above doon sa last confirmed high. So if we will transform our pitchfork into pib fork, giving it a Fibonacci ratio of 61.8%. So makikita natin doon nag-stop yung price. So excuse me po. So this could mean price finds a barrier sa Fibonacci, which you can never see if you don't know how to apply the pitchfork, or how to convert a pitchfork into a Fibonacci ratio fork. Okay? So, if price finds a barrier here, meaning to say, meron tayo ditong sellers, and those sellers might be a potential market makers. If there's a market makers, that means we can join and ride them. So we can place a limit order here with a stop loss above the alleged manipulated high, and the target below 3.2. If this is a market manipulation indeed, we will see price breaking um, low 3.2. And this will give us a 3.55 risk reward ratio. So we're gonna place our limit order here. So we for here we can raise a 150 USD. Yan. So pag mali tayo, this will be our risk. And if we are right with our analysis, we can get 3.5 times ng nire-risk natin. Alright, so for the target, napaka-conservative nitong target na to. Pero if you will find a dynamic target, I can plot my pitchfork here, the modified pitchfork, anchoring A axis on number 2, B axis on number 3, and the alleged manipulation high anchored yung CP bot. And makikita natin pretty much we have a good validation here since price is reacting dito sa ating median line. So the only thing that we have to do now is wait if price will validate our context. I mean, kung mag-agree yung price doon sa nabuo nating context, and we'll see how this trade will plays out. All right, successfully hit ang target natin, and as you can see, I adjusted the pitchfork dito sa new information, and we are indeed correct. This is number 4, so high. We identify it, and then look at the test dito sa ating median line. So this is a really a good trade for us. So here is our position, Euro USD, and we got a good amount of profit from this trade. All right, that's it for now.